Thank you, Sheriff. You all may be seated. Members of the jury, it is my understanding that you all have reached a unanimous verdict. Are you my foreperson?
Yes, I am.
And did you hand that verdict that you signed as a representative of all of your jurors to Sheriff Martin to give to me?
Yes, I did.
Very good. Ms. Matson, Mr. Harris. Mr. Hess, if you would please rise. Mr. Prosper, Mr. Lehman, Mr. Fishburne. The verdict form reads as follows. We, the jury, find the defendant not guilty. If that is your unanimous verdict, would you please signify so by raising your right hand? Please let the record reflect that all 12 members of the jury did in fact raise their right hand. Thank you all very much. You may be seated. I want to tell you something that I referred to at the very beginning, which is I know that you could have thought of something to say to get out of jury service, but you did not. You did that courageously, knowing the type of case that it is. And these cases, just like all of the cases that are heard in these courtrooms, were not easy. You paid attention. You were very patient with me, and for that I am truly grateful. I've given you a whole bunch of instructions of what not to do throughout this entire trial. Obviously, your jury service is now complete. Those instructions do not apply to you anymore. You're free to talk about this case with whomever you choose, or you are free to decline to talk about this case with anybody. You have no obligation whatsoever to discuss this case. And as a matter of fact, as far as I'm concerned, what happened in the jury room between the 12 of you is exclusively between the 12 of you, to the exclusion of every other human being on earth. Do me a favor. You will be approached, I'm sure, to talk about this case. If you do, that's your prerogative. But please do me a favor, and please only discuss your own thoughts, your own feelings, not what anybody else said or what you thought was in anybody else's head. Please do me that favor. All rise for the jury. You're dismissed from any further service. Please go with the sheriff.